Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. I hope everyone had a awesome week. I know I did. Wasn't too bad. And our temperatures have cooled down some, so that's exciting. And today, as I'm doing my backup, today is Saturday, August 31st. Yeah, the last day of August. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. It has went by so fast. I can't believe it. This is my WIP and chat number 14. Oh my goodness. 14th one. I started back on June 1st. So, and yes, I only do these on Saturdays. I'm losing some of my concentration here. So yes, I started back on June 1st. I've been doing a WIP and chat every Saturday. I work a full-time job, so I'm not able to come on as much as everybody else, but that's okay. That way you're excited to see me on this Saturday. And I usually tape these in the morning after my husband leaves for work, because if I do it while he's here, wouldn't go very good. So after he leaves for work, I tape them, then I do what I need to, and then I post them for 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. I have 139 subscribers. So I was hoping by today I would have got 140, but that's okay. Hopefully, maybe by Labor Day. Never know. It can happen. And so, as I'm doing this WIP and chat, I decided, I put my cross off to the side. I'm going to be working on my Grinch coasters for now, because I only have, 4.5 yet to go. So, our temperature right now in Alice, Kansas is 56 degrees. It is to get up to 86 degrees. So it's pretty nice. Good sleeping weather. And the wind's 2 miles per hour from the northwest. And Thursday, it was probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We started getting rain here. And it rained beautifully from that time until, I want to say, maybe until early Friday morning. We received an inch, 1.3 inches of rain. So yeah, that's pretty good for us. My sister who lives in Victoria, she said they received 60 hundredths. My brother who lives in Catherine, which is north of Victoria, he received 50 hundredths. So it's always interesting how the rain goes, because sometimes they may get more and we get less. Like I said, it's just interesting how it goes. So yes, we will get started here, and I will continue on with my WIP and chat. Let me see here real quick. Let me bring you down. Sorry, I got to do that too, don't I? Okay, it's right there. Let me see. Let me move my bag here. I don't need it. That's where I was storing it in, because I take it to work with me sometimes. So yes, let's see. The letter C. Oh, this one right here. It's a pretty blue. And I have some. It's the Grinch going down a chimney. So yes. So first of all, I want to say welcome to my channel. Sorry, I gotta concentrate. If you're new, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I am glad you come back. That means I'm doing something that you really enjoy. So that makes me happy. And let me see here. I got notes, so I gotta pay attention. Oh, I said, and like I said, I do appreciate each and every one of you so very much, because like everybody else says, we just do this to, I don't know, I say to have fun. Okay, what happened here? I ran out of, when you know it, oh, there are my micro dots. Sorry. Need them. Can't do my diamond paint if I don't have my micro dots in my pen. Let's see, gotta find them. They're on here, but you just gotta know where to look for them. Okay, that's one, and that's two. I think I don't know, I've tried 3. It really doesn't work for me, but 2 seems to. Just gotta work out a little bit. So this time I thought I would kind of reshare about myself. That way you kind of know, for all those who are new, or if you are returning and maybe you just kind of haven't watched, you know, you didn't watch my first video, because I don't remember what I've said in that video. And I do not edit any of my videos. I figured you get what you get. Kudos to those who do edit. One, I don't know if I would know how to do it. Probably if I took the time, but to me, that's too much trouble. And like I said, I think taping and posting the right way, that's the way it needs to be. But like I said, everybody to their own. So it's okay. Every creator does what they feel like they want to do. I know some put music. Sorry, you don't get music with me. Like I said, there's a lot I need to figure out, and right now I'm just glad I'm able to sit down and do a WIP and chat. So anytime any of you have any questions for me, please put them down in the comments. I do read them. I have to, it probably won't be until maybe this winter when I can really sit down and try to figure out, and maybe I have to wait until I get 500 subscribers before I can print any of the comments off. One time I was able to, then the next time I wasn't. So I don't know. And it could be the way things are set up on YouTube, which is fine. But I do read them, and I do kind of hit the like, or if I can, I do reply back saying thank you for watching my video. So yeah. So yes, if you have anything you want to share in the comments, please do. Please tell me how you're doing. I really want to know. We pretty much all ask that, and that's okay, because we do. We care for everyone who listens to our WIP and chats. Alright, so let's get started here. I live in Kansas. I have all my life. Well, except probably for a little bit back in 68. Would have been probably around September. My dad was stationed in Texas because he was in the National Guard. And we was down in Lampasas, Texas. And that is where my sister, Debbie, who's after me, that's where she was born. She was born in Lampasas, Texas. So yeah. So that's the only time I have not been in Kansas. I mean, I've visited other states, but I've lived here in Kansas all my life. I have 2 sisters and a brother. And like I said, Debbie comes after me. Then we have another sister. Her name is Carrie. And then I do have a brother. His name is Andy. So, yep, there was us four, and then Mom and Dad are still here with us. Dad just turned 80 last week, Friday. Mom is 82. They both do very well. They get around. Hold on, I gotta rough this up a little bit so my glue dot would stick in there and the line came out. I am married to a wonderful guy, and he is deaf, D-E-A-F. Sometimes I know you maybe the way I say it don't sound right, but he does wear a hearing aid. He does know signing. I do know some sign. I'm not as they call it, fluent, because there are different levels of signing, and it's just like any other language. You got to do it all the time. So, yes. Okay, hold on. I need a drink of water for some reason. I'm a little dry already. I am a dog mom. My Snoopy is a rat terrier. He's a mix, I should say. He's the king of this house. The last 2 nights, he has slept with us in bed. And let me tell you, he gets in that bed, he hogs it all. He just stretches himself out like, yep, this is my place, you guys go somewhere else. And it's like, excuse me, I don't think so, but that's okay. So, my channel is Diamonds by Jacqueline. You may call me Jacqueline or Jackie. I go by either. If you're wondering why I chose Jacqueline, because I figured, diamonds sounds kind of fancy. Jacqueline to me sounds kind of fancy. So that's why I went with Diamonds by Jacqueline. My mom told me that she named me after Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. And it's funny, one time I said something, she said, I did. I said, well, that's what you claimed, so I guess. But if you don't remember, all right. I figured I'll keep that story. I work a full-time job at a credit union in Hayes. And Hayes is a town east of Ellis here. If you get out your Kansas map or Google it, should say Google, but now you know roughly how old I am, because I had my birthday last week, Wednesday. Yes, I have it 2 days before my dad. Anyway, so I work full-time from 8 until 4:30, so doesn't leave me with a lot of time to diamond paint. I just kind of try to fit it in when I do my WIP and chats and on the weekends. Let me see. Can you still see? Okay, good. If you don't see, I apologize. I'll try to look up to make sure. I started diamond painting last year on Halloween. I bought my first little kit at our Hobby Lobby there in Hayes. And I do wish I would have started this sooner, but hey, it's okay. My first diamond painting was an 8x8 sunflower. And it, like I said, it came from Hobby Lobby. I have it at where I work in my office. Um, yeah. And then after that, I did the Peanuts game. My husband purchased that from Hobby Lobby for me for Christmas. And it wasn't a full diamond painting, it was just a partial. And I really enjoyed working on it also. Then I went ahead and started my cross one. And those are some of in those other previous WIP and chats what I'm working on. I did take a break in July from it because I did an event Diamond Grandma has. It was Christmas in July. So I worked on a Santa Claus and these coasters. These coasters I want to get sent off to my friend because she loves the Grinch. And actually, she has birthday on Tuesday. But I just sent her a card, and that was it. So I want to get these done so I can mail them to her hopefully by the, December 1st. She lives in Montana. She's a kindergarten teacher. So, yeah. Okay. We have no children of our own. Just didn't happen. So, which is fine. Oh, here's Snoopy coming in. Let's see if you can see him. I don't know. Let me move this. Hi, Snoop. You gonna come in and see Mom? Hi, baby. He walks gingerly like, I don't know, should I come in and see you, Mom? It's okay, Snoop. Mama's here. I love you. Hey, I love you. Yes, I do. Okay, but I do have 2 nephews. They are grown. They're out in the workforce already. It's unreal. I have a cousin who lives in Hoisington. He has a daughter, and she has 3 children. I am the godmother to her son. And then my sister and brother are godparents to her oldest daughter. I should say my husband and I actually are grandparents to her son. So yeah, that's my how do you want to say it, life history in a nutshell. So now you know a little bit more or relearned about me. Okay, let me stop here and see what's next. Oh, we gotta read the prayer card. Oh, I don't think I dug that out. Uh-oh. Where is my prayer card? Okay, hold on, guys. I'll go see what did I do with that. Well, oh, here it is. I see it. Sometimes it happens. You try to be all put together, but it doesn't always happen. All right. I'm going to have to... I want to place an Amazon order sometime. And I'm going to have to get some new cards. Because I'm getting down on these. All right. Let's put this around here. And let's read the prayer card for today. I bought these at Dollar Tree. It says, 2 people are better than 1, for they can help each other succeed. Okay, I'm going to try and say this. Ecclesiastes 4:9. If I didn't say that right, I apologize. Sometimes my mouth does not go the way it should. So yes, that is today's prayer. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to take that and leave it like this. There's a reason why. Alrighty. Now, Let's see. Oh, National Day. It's time for National Day. Well, actually, for today and tomorrow, I'm going to tell you what national days are. It's National Eat Outside Day today. I only do Saturday and Sunday. It's also National Franchise Appreciation Day. It's National Matchmaker Day. So if you're a matchmaker, today's your day. And it's also National South Carolina Day. I actually have an aunt and uncle that live in South Carolina. So yeah. And it's also National Trail Mix Day. Who doesn't love a good trail mix? I know I do. It's also National Zoo Awareness Day. And it's National We Love Memoir Day. Tomorrow, Sunday, it's a National American Chess Day. Shake my diamonds, get them flipped over here. National Cherry Popover Day. Who doesn't love a good cherry popover? National Child Identity Theft Awareness. So yeah, if you have children, go get them fingerprinted. It is important, and talk to them about the dangers of strangers. When I worked at the preschool in Hayes, we would do that quite often. Talk about strangers and how we shouldn't just go with anyone. But you had to first get the parents to sign off on it and everything. So, yep. Alright, and back, it's National Little Black Dress Day. So, if you have a little black dress, go get it out and wear it, because today is the day you want to show it off. I really don't have a black dress. I wear dresses, but I've never had a little black dress. Not one that I could say, I really love you. But that's okay. It's National Pet Rock Day. You have a pet rock. If you don't have one, go get one. Those were popular, I think, back in the 70s. I could be wrong. But, yep. And, oh, this is a good one. National Pink Cadillac Day. All right. My favorite color. Oh, my goodness. And if I remember correctly, Elvis Presley owned a pink Cadillac. And I think it's there at Graceland. That would be so cool. I think it's even a convertible one. So yeah, Pink Cadillac Day. What is your favorite color? Can you put that down in the comments? I'm curious to know what everybody likes. I love pink, but I do have other colors. I do like red. I wear red in memory of my aunt. She loved red. And I love blues. Pretty much different shades of blue. Whoa. I have a pair of turquoise capri pants that I wear to work. I love them. They're just, I don't know, there's just something about them I love. So yeah, that's what I like. So do that. Put in the comments, what is your favorite color? I like to know. Oh, I do have for Monday too. Sorry. Well, first it's National Labor Day, so happy Labor Day for Monday. Gonna tell you now. Let me see. Oh, it's Blueberry Popsicle Day. Who doesn't love blueberries? Snoopy does not. I don't know. He doesn't maybe care for the texture. I don't know. He just doesn't care for them. He likes cantaloupe. I'll have to find out when Cantaloupe Day is. I bought 2 cantaloupes Wednesday from someone who goes out to Colorado to bring Colorado peaches back. Oh, they're so delicious. Oh, and it's National Pierce Your Ears Day. I had my ears pierced actually twice. And no, there are no other piercings on my body. If you do, that's okay. Whatever. Each to their own, I say. Or whatever floats your boat. That's my other saying. Or I say good gravy. Especially when I worked at the children's center with the preschool kids. I learned to not say those other words because I knew those kids would pick it up just like that. So I would say good gravy. I came up with all sorts of kind. So nobody ever learned a bad word from me. Trust me. And it's also World Coconut Day on Monday. Ah, I love coconut. Oh, someone who used to work at the credit union, she just retired back in March, and she comes and sees us, and she loves to bake. Well, she made a rhubarb cake that had like coconut frosting on it. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. It was yummy. I could have ate that whole thing, but that wouldn't have done my blood sugars any good. But I did take like a small piece because it's like, yeah. Desserts I love. And unfortunately, being a diabetic, that isn't a good thing, but like I said, if you do things in moderation, don't overdo it. Or if you do overdo it, it's okay. Accept it and then start over the next day. It's okay. We're all humans. We're entitled to indulge. It's all right. So yeah, I am a type 2 diabetic. I have been for 9 years. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yep, 9 years now. I've been a diabetic. And if you want, I'm always happy to share what I know about it. Actually, I will here in November because November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. And I always like to share about it because it is a hard disease, but there are other diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and MS. They're all hard, no matter what. Don't get me wrong. It's just how you look at it, how you decide to deal with it. Everybody will deal with it in their own way. All we can do is encourage the individual with whatever they have. And like they say, be kind to people because, you don't know what they're going through. And being a diabetic, it's different from each person. My youngest sister, not the one that's after me, but the other one, she's a diabetic too. So what works for me may not work for her, and which that's okay. But, you know, at least we're there for each other, and, you know, if we have having bad days, we can call each other up and, you know, share things. So, yeah. All right, so let's get into our cards and trivia books. Today's inspiration card is "The grass is greener where you water it." So true. And also, it may be green on the other side, but it doesn't mean it's always better either. All right, my conversation card for today is: if you can live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Well, some people may not say why, but I really love living in Kansas. Why? We're in the middle of the United States, for one. Kansas has so much to offer. I know people probably say no, but trust me, Kansas has a lot to offer. We have lakes, we have hunting, we have tourist attractions, we have the big ball of twine in Cawker City. We have two museums for the Wizard of Oz, and I'll share a little bit about that. We have Monument Rocks, which is south of Clinton. They're big rocks. If you go back to, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. Some of my first videos, I share things about Kansas. And we have beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Not saying other people don't, but when you're out in the open, which that's the way Kansas is, it's just unbelievable. And personally, you have to come here to Kansas to see it, to appreciate it. If you've never been, you don't know what you're missing, and which I'm sure it's that way with every state. I mean, unless you go and see it, to me, you really can't say, oh, I don't like that state. To me, you have to go see that state first. And like I said, I've been to other states. I've been up to Michigan because I had a cousin who got married and she lived in Michigan. I've been to Texas a few times. I have a brother-in-law who lives down there. I have an aunt and uncle who live down around Alvin, Texas, which is close to Houston. I have a cousin who lives in San Antonio. I have another cousin, I think she lives in Houston. She's about my age. So yeah. I've been through Oklahoma. I've been to Utah. I've been to Nebraska. South Dakota. Yeah. My sisters and I went on a gambling trip. And I know we went through Nebraska, but we've also visited Nebraska. And that's how we got to South Dakota, because I think it was either South Dakota or North Dakota that we went gambling too. But that's been many moons ago. So yeah. Alright. Now let's let's put these over here in the trivia books. Let's choose something. First, I need another drink of water. Sorry, guys. All right, the Big Book of American Facts. 1,000 Interesting Facts and Trivia About the United States by Bill O'Neill. All righty, let's see. Let's go with education. That sounds interesting. 67. Oops. My hand gets a little out of control. Education. The oldest public library in the U.S. opened in 1771 in Connecticut. Patrons were fined for greasing or the wax that dripped onto books while reading by candlelight. Okay. The world's first college that was chartered to grant degrees to women was Wesleyan College at Macon, Georgia. There are more malls than high schools in the United States. When was this book written? Because I think that maybe has changed, but I could be wrong. Let's see, when is this thing copyrighted? All right, come on. Pages, work with me. 2016. So that's what? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 8 years, so I'm sure it may be changed, but maybe I'm wrong. In 1908, the New York Board of Education prohibited whipping children in schools. And I know you can't do that. At Birmingham Young University, you need a doctor's note to grow a beard. Okay. The first school in the U.S. opened in 1696 in Maryland. At the University of California, Berkeley, 16 elements on the periodic table were discovered. Okay. Good to know. All right, so that's education from the Big Book of American Facts. Next up is the Baby Boomer Trivia book. So let's see here. I think the last time I read about cars. Let's start with... I think I did that. Okay, come on. I seen something. What was it? Oh, let's go with sports. 165. And I am not a sports person. Just so you know. So you'll never hear me talking sports very much. Alright, so let's go to sports. The roar of the crowd and legends on the field. In the 1950s, the New York Yankees won 6 World Series titles and dominated the sports pages. The NFL merged with the AAFC and the NHL began broadcasting games on CBC's Hockey Night in Canada. The 1960s had NBA's Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 in a game and the Celtics winning their 11th title in 13 years, while the AFL Chiefs lost to the NFL Packers in a retroactive Super Bowl I. During the 1970s, Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run, beating Babe Ruth's 714. The NFL and AFL merged, and the NHL absorbed their talent-stealing rival, the WHA. Sports in the 1980s were now big businesses as athletes' salaries and endorsement pay rose. The NHL's New York Islanders won 4 straight Stanley Cups, while the Great One, Wayne Gretzky, led his Edmonton Oilers to 4 as well. In 1984, the NBA introduced us all to Michael Jordan. Vin Scully, Brett Musburger, Howard Cosell, and Bob Costas announced it was time to play ball. All right. Who guaranteed a win for his AFL Jets in Super Bowl III in 1969? A. Joe Montana, B. Joe Namath, C. Joe Theismann, and D. Joe Cap. Well, that's pretty interesting. All the guys' names are Joe. This is going to be interesting because Jackie has no clue. I don't know. Let's go with B. Joe Namath. Guess good. Oh my gosh, I did guess. Good. Joe Namath, quarterback of the AFL New York Jets, pulled off one of the biggest upsets in football history when he led his team to a 16-7 victory over the heavily favored Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl III. Before the game, he guaranteed the win and quieted those who doubted an AFL team could beat an NFL team. Okay. Which 1973 MLB pitcher struck out 303 batters, breaking the single-season record? A. Walter Johnson, B. Cliff Lee, C. Fernando Valueza, and D. Nolan Ryan. Oh my goodness. I picked the hardest thing here. Alright, I don't know. Let's go with A. No, it was Nolan Ryan. California Angel Nolan Ryan broke the MLB modern era record for most strikeouts in a season, 382, set by Sandy Koufax in 1965. He broke the record by 1 strikeout, putting away the final batter of his season. Nolan came second to Jim Palmer for the Cy Young Award that year, the closest the Hall of Famer ever came to winning it. Okay. Which sprinter was stripped of a gold medal in the 1988 Summer Olympics? A. Carl Lewis, B. Ben Johnson, C. Willie Thorpe, D. Rooney Surin. I think Carl Lewis, because if I'm right, he was in the Olympics, but, what do I know? Nope, Ben Johnson. Jamaican-born Canadian sprinter Benjamin Sinclair Johnson Jr. was stripped of his gold medal for the men's 100-meter at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul, South Korea. Johnson initially won the race with a world record time of 9.79, but was disqualified 3 days later after testing positive for anabolic steroids. The gold medal was awarded to second place finisher Carl Lewis. Okay. All right. That's it for today. We're just going to do 3. Wow. That was kind of tough for me. But that's okay. It was fun, wasn't it? I hope it was for you, because it was for me. Test my brain a little bit. All right, so I wanted to now give you some updates going on. I finished physical therapy on Wednesday. It went very well. I'm sad that it's done, but you know, it's okay. Because now I have a bill to pay. But that's okay. Like I said, it's all good. And I don't know if you noticed. Let me see. I'll move it. Right here. I got a t-shirt from them. Herman Physical Therapy. They started back in 2017. So yeah. Now let me move you back over here. Oops. There, you can see. So yes, physical therapy is done. And I have been walking every morning just around the block. I decided I'm going to do that. And then next year, I'll see how things go. And hopefully I can increase my walking maybe each month. I don't know. When I do get out of bed, I'm a little sore. But once I do my morning stretches that he told me to do, everything seems to work out good. And then I don't start hurting again until about 4:30 when I leave from work. And it's nothing unbearable like was before. I mean, I just know it's like, it's the end of the day. I'm glad I'm going home type of deal. So yeah. That's pretty much work week's been pretty good. I'm pretty busy. I'm trying to catch up after I moved all my 500 driver's license that I had to move into the system. Since I was off last week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, when I went to work on Monday, I think I had about 20 of them I had to move over, which is fine. It took me a while, but I got it done. So now I'm able to stay on top of it. I don't let them get built up every morning. After I get in and get going, I work on them right away. I want to, like I said, keep them. So, yep. And then by the time I get home in the evening, it's usually 5 o'clock. And then make supper. And then by the time my husband comes home, because he don't come home until 6:30, because he works until 6, we eat. And then we watch one show, Heart One, every evening. And then by the time that's done, it's usually, it depends, 8 o'clock, 8:30 by the time we're done with it. Oh, I got some diamonds here. Gotta watch. Anyway, so then my evening shot, because I tried to get to bed by 9:30 at the latest, and let me tell you, it just goes very quickly. Look, I finished this one. I love it. All right, so let me put this over here. Here's the next one. So let me get that going here as I continue talking. I follow someone, Starbright 70, and her husband, Fred, had a live Sunday about the Wizard of Oz. And so he was sharing things about the movie. And some of it I knew. But I thought I'd share a little bit. There are two museums in Kansas. One is in Wamego, Kansas, which is east of Ellis but west of Kansas City. And their museum, they started in 2003. Liberal is down south of Ellis. I don't know, maybe 3 hours away. I'm just guessing. But their museum started in 1981. And how it came about was a gentleman by the name of Zimmerman had went to California, and then he went back to Liberal, and he thought Liberal would be a good place to say that was where Dorothy's Avenger, where she lived and everything. So that's how it got started. Well, then in 1981, our governor then was John Carlin. He made it come official that Liberal was Dorothy's town where she lived and how everything, came about. And Sunday was the Wizard of Oz 85th birthday. I don't know if any of you've ever seen Wizard of Oz, which I'm sure you have, because it was always on every year, it seemed like, when I was little. And I'm like most people, I didn't care for them. I loved the movie up until when the flying monkeys came. And then I didn't care for it. But, as you get older, you realize certain things, which is okay. So, yeah. Wizard of Oz was the popular movie growing up, and Gone with the Wind. I should really sit down and rewatch both of them because, yeah, they were good movies. The museum in Liberal, you can go on a tour, and you can go on YouTube, and they have some videos of some tours, and they have young ladies who play Dorothy who give the tour, or sometimes Auntie M does it, it said. So I might have to, maybe for next year, plan to go down to Liberal and check it out. I would also like to go to Wamego because I went on to, I Googled it and found theirs, and oh wow, it looks pretty awesome. I would love to go see it. I also follow Crafting with Shay, and she is just finishing up Oz in Og. And what it was is, if you had any kind of diamond painting that kind of pertained to Oz, you can participate. Well, I didn't have anything, and so I think next year I want to see if I can find me a diamond painting so I can participate, because it sounded like it was pretty fun. Next month I'm going to participate in Lee's event. Has to do in memory of 9/11, so I'm anxious for that. I think it'll be fun. Oh yeah, H. Anyway, and I'm going to do an eagle, and I can show you because I've showed it the last, I think, 2 times. So yeah, right here it is. It's a partial. It's just the eagle himself. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. That starts tomorrow because it is already the 1st of the month. September. Oh well. That's the way it goes. So yeah. Let me see. I got that covered. Oh, I wanted to share just a few other diamond painters that I follow that maybe you would like to follow. And please share my videos. I really would like to hit 140 by tomorrow, Sunday, September 1st, but we'll see. Anyway, her name is Sherri. Her channel is at KY Philly Diamond Moore. She's in Kentucky. Actually, Sherri won a gift from me because she guessed my exact birthday, which is August 21st. So I sent Sherri a package last week Friday, and she received it Tuesday, and she did a video of the package. She opened it and showed what I had put in there for her, and she appreciated everything. So I wanted everybody to go follow Sherri, give her some love, tell her Diamonds by Jacqueline sent you to her channel. And Sherri has, I think she said 2, everybody gives them all different names. I say special needs. They just, but she has 2 guys who live with her, and she takes care of them. So I want to say kudos to Sherri, because I know it is hard work. Both my sisters work at a place with special needs, and it's a challenge. I had a couple of them in my classroom in preschool, and they need lots of attention, they need lots of love. I do follow some moms who have Down syndrome children on Instagram, and I tell you what, they are such sweethearts. So yeah, and she already has 215 subscribers, so and that is Sherri. Next up, I want to shout out to Diamond Meemaw Sparkles. She has 32 subscribers, and you can find her at Diamond Meemaw. And I will put that information down in my description. So, whoops. My diamond turned over. Alright, what are we doing now? Can you still see? Okay, good. You can still see. If not, please tell me. And then the other person I want to give a shout out to is Alison with 1 L. She has 115 subscribers, and you can find her at AGRIFF1022. So these are some new people I follow. So if you want, go ahead and follow them and say Diamonds by Jacqueline sent you. And, oh, I didn't show this, did I? There we go. Grinch, and it says ho, ho, ho. So, yeah, and he has his hands on his hips. And then I'll have 3 other ones. This one I can't. Oh, it's this way. It's a Grinch here. It says 2024. The words, I think it's stink, stank, and stunk, but I'm not sure. And then this is his hand. This, I really don't know. And then I have this one yet. And that says the same thing. Stink, stank, stunk. And Grinch Muss. Merry Grinchmas. And then I will be done. So yeah. And like I said, I'm hoping to place an Amazon order. I have a $20 gift card from the American Red Cross. Plus, I finally earned a $50 gift card from Fetch. I finally got points in that I earned a $50 gift card. So I think I'm going to try and put it all together. So I'll maybe be able to order more than what I thought. I don't know. So that's something I'll probably, if not today, I'll work on tomorrow because I got time. After I'm done with this WIP and chat, I'll get everything so I can post it. So it goes out at 2. And then I got laundry to work on. I want to work on here in this, my office slash where I do my diamond painting now. I want to work on tearing more wallpaper off. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And if it, hopefully it gets, I don't want it real windy, but if it can get just a little bit more so when my husband gets off of work, he can come home and mow the yard. Because this morning our grass is very wet. Because we had that rain Thursday and it made, there's a lot of moisture, which is good because we're needing it. Things were starting to get kind of dry again. It don't take long in Kansas. And let's see, oh, I forgot to tell you, we had Dad's birthday celebration on Sunday and it went very well. We had biscuits and gravy. And I made peaches and cream. If you've never had peaches and cream, you don't know what you're missing. You just take your peaches, cut them up. And usually you sprinkle sugar and then you put heavy whipping cream on. But I kind of do it different. I buy vanilla ice cream and put that on, and I use some heavy whipping cream, and it, like I said, it is delicious. I bought more peaches on Wednesday from the guy who comes. He lives here in Kansas, but he goes out to Colorado to bring the fruit in, which is nice. I bought 6 ears of corn. We ate 4 of them already, so there are 2 left. I bought 2 watermelon. I think it was 8 or 10 peaches, and I'll have to get them cut up too. My cucumbers, I think, are kind of dwindling down. I had picked one yesterday. I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I had 4, so we'll have to get them kind of eaten up. And when I make cucumbers, I just cut them up, and my husband puts ranch on his. I will be honest, I put mayonnaise on mine, and it is something, that's how my mom made it, and I love it. Ranch is okay, because I do love ranch, but I don't know, when your mom makes it one way and that's how you're brought up, that's just how's I do it, as I would like to say. So yeah, this is a pretty red diamond. Yeah, if I order from Amazon, oh my goodness, I have to check. Well, one, I want to get a sunshade for my car, because sunshades that you get just like at your Walmart or the like AutoZone or something, they're not how do you say, the length this way is okay, but it's I guess you want to say the width, it doesn't work. And a lady at work had one and she let me try it and it works perfect. So she sent me the link. So I want to order that. I know I wouldn't have to, but I just want to order it and have it and be done with it. And then I want to get me some other trivia books. They have things on Kansas, so I thought would like to get them to share, because I like to share about my state. And I hope everyone enjoys it and finds something interesting. I do know Sherri kind of does what I do. She shares the National Day and she reads some crazy laws that are out there that the states have. I think those are always interesting. I don't know why, but I do. I guess like some people would say, I guess then I'm a nerd. I didn't know that. I just find it interesting. So yes, let me go ahead. I'm going to get this at least finished. Oops, diamond didn't go on. Nah, gosh, doggies, what's your deal? Get a stick. Yeah. Oh, and I'm at the hour mark, so let me finish this and then I'll wrap this up. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, because I bet most of you will have a 3-day weekend. I know I do. My husband is only getting a 2-day, unfortunately, because he has to work today. He works until 5. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a good Labor Day. Please stay safe out there. I know there's a lot going on. People traveling. I don't know if there are any storms about. And if there are, please be careful. Trying to think this week. Not much going on. I will be going on vacation here soon in September. So I have to start writing things down that I need to do while I'm on vacation. Hopefully I can diamond paint some, but we'll see. My sister has birthday this month. Trying to think. I think that's about it. We'll see. Like I said, I want to work on my wall over there. See that? I'm started. I wasn't able to work on it anymore after I did some of it on Thursday, so I want to try and get on that. I need to work on my sunflower things too, so maybe I'll do that and then work on the wall. Okay, and like I said, I got to figure out my Amazon order, what I want to order. Then I have another order I need to place. Yeah, that's about it. So everybody have a wonderful week. Check in on your loved ones and friends, your family, whoever. Please give them a call, send them a text message. At least it's something. Ask them how they're doing. Let them know you love them. If it's been a while since you've talked to them, put it aside. You probably don't even remember why you don't talk to them anymore. I bet that's the biggest thing. You probably don't even know why. So let's start fresh, especially since it's Labor Day weekend. Tell them you love them, because one, life is too short. You just never know. And luckily for me, I'm close to my family, so I tell them every day that I love them. And with that being said, I'm going to sign off for now and say God bless and have a wonderful week. I love you all. Bye.